Hey guys, welcome back. So, gosh, turn the air on. Shut these windows. Okay, so you see by the title what this is about, but please bear with me. I know it seems dramatic what I'm about to tell you, but just try to understand, okay? I'm gonna get a little serious, but I just wanted to share this story with you because I feel like it was a lesson for me. Maybe it's something that you've been in a similar situation or can understand, or in the future, just to prevent it. You know, life lessons in the small things and the big things. It was a big deal to me. Some of you may not be, it may not be a big deal, but anyway, I just wanted to share this with you. That is all. So sorry if I take it down a couple notches. I might be very serious, but all right, so let's get into it. Let me set this up here. Yesterday, I went to the supermarket. It was Sunday, and I went to get dinner, like a couple things for dinner. I literally, I think I only had, I don't know, $35 on me in cash or something like that. Just enough for what I was getting. So I go online, and I put my stuff down, and then there was a girl behind me with her brother, and she had a thing of flowers and I think one other thing. So I'm like, oh, just go ahead of me, it's fine. I have more than you. And she's like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. You're sure? I'm like, yeah, of course, it's fine. And she was so nice, like, and appreciative about it. And then so she goes to pay, and she was like, I didn't bring the card. I have this card. I don't know if there's anything on it. And so she goes to pay, and she couldn't pay for it. It was like $15, okay? It was $15. And I said, oh my gosh, like, I should just pay for it. Why don't I just pay for it? Like, I'll just give her the cash, and, you know. And I let that woman go. And as soon as she walked away, and I knew that, like, I didn't pay the freaking $15 for her, my heart broke. My heart broke. And okay, I know I sound dramatic, and it gets worse, because I as soon as I left there, I went in my car and I started crying, and I wanted to, like, film like a couple hours yesterday after it happened, but I was like, I'm just so dramatic, like, I don't want to, like, you guys to think like I'm crazy, and like I'm just on an emotion, like, I don't know, I could not stop crying. And it wasn't just because like she needed, well, she did need those flowers for something. It seemed like she was in a rush, but it wasn't even that. And I know it's something so small, like some people, you probably like, get over it, like, it's not that big a deal. I'm sure she wasn't, you know, like, oh, she should have paid for me, like, no one, you know what I mean? But I knew in my heart, like, God was, like, telling me to pay for her, and there was a reason why I let her go in front of me, and I did not listen to that. And then that's what broke my heart more. I was like, I've been so much more sensitive to what God is saying to me lately, that I knew better, and I felt so ashamed of myself. Like, I couldn't stop crying for a couple hours. Like, I kept, like, I know, please don't think I'm crazy. I know it seems really dramatic, and I couldn't even believe that I was crying over it, but I just felt so sad and disappointed in myself. Like, it wasn't even like it was like a $40 thing, like, where I was like, all right, like, I can't, you know what I mean? It was $15, and it just made me feel horrible that I let that person go. I was like, I want that chance to do that again. Like, I wish I could go back and pay for her, and, you know, being an example of a kind person, and being an example of, like, what God calls us to do, you know? So, anyway, it was a lesson for me. Definitely a lesson. I called Sam up crying. I told my mom. I told Danny. And, you know, they all said the same thing, that you just, you know, it's good that your heart is softened to God, and, you know, but you have to be sensitive to these things and listen to God's calling. And it's just a lesson that in the future, if you feel something on your heart to do something for someone, just do it, because you don't know how badly that person needs it, or needs someone to be kind to them. Like, just, you know, like, I don't know, there's just like a lot of different times, like, why couldn't I have done that? My husband said that recently he did that for someone at Whole Foods. They couldn't pay her for her thing, and she was so happy and grateful. And then the register, he got to end up talking to the register, and she's like, no one does that for people, everyone's mean, so mean. And she was saying that she was a Christian and all this stuff, and you don't have to be a Christian to do nice things. It's not my point. It's just that as believers, like, we're called to be givers and selfless and kind, and I'm just ashamed. I'm just so ashamed of myself. Just like I'm praying for God to bless me financially so that eventually I could be a blessing to people, like, but at the same time I can't even do that. That's what really made me sad and disappointed. Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys, because if there's something that in the future comes up about your day that, like, you can be kind to someone, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to spend a lot of money on them or even pay for their bill or anything. Just something kind. Give someone a compliment. Let them go ahead of you in line. Just, I don't know, whatever it is that you're feeling at that moment, because I guarantee you'll feel bad afterwards that you didn't. Anyway, so I wanted to be like, guys, I feel like crap yesterday, but I'm like, they're gonna literally be like, it's fine, get over it. So today, you know, I cooled down. I'm not as crazy. You can go. Oh, see, I let it go. I'm gonna go. That's it for this video. Comment below if there's been a time where you were so, you know, you did something nice for someone, even if it was small, and they were, you know, so blessed by it, and you were so happy that you did it. Like, comment below what happened, and or if you had a similar situation and you didn't do it and you felt bad, like, just let me know. And let's just try to learn from these lessons, and even if it doesn't seem like a big deal to you guys, because I think it's very important. And yeah, you don't want to have regrets. So, alright, love you guys so much. Subscribe if you're not already. See you in my next video. Ciao.